You're touring homes and you walk into the basement and boom, there it is, a crack. Is it cosmetic? Is it structural? Dangerous? Or is it totally normal? Today, we are going to break down concrete cracks in Edmonton homes. Hey everyone, I'm Leanna Martins. I am an Edmonton real estate agent and I help families buy smart, not scared. This is part one of my 4-part inspection series where we're going to go beyond the listing photos and talk about what to actually look for in a resale home when you purchase one. This is great, especially if you're a move-up buyer investing a little more and wanting fewer surprises, or if you're a first-time home buyer. If you're in the thick of showings and need someone to walk you through what you're seeing, you got questions, my email and cell are in the description below. Feel free to reach out anytime. No pressure, no sales, only sound advice you can trust. All right, let's talk concrete. Concrete cracks, to be specific. So concrete cracks, not sometimes, not just if the house is old, but always. The second it dries, it starts shrinking and moving. And the key is knowing what kind of cracking matters and what doesn't. What should be expected when you purchase a home? So, crack type number 1, a hairline settlement crack. What it looks like. Thin lines, usually vertical, often near corners or seams. This is the concrete doing what it's actually made to do. Expand and contract and then settle. So, should you worry? No, these are normal, especially in homes less than 10 to 15 years old. If you see one and the wall is still flush, no shifting or signs of water, it's not a deal breaker. Bonus tip, a lot of newer homes will have these, even under fresh paint, so don't panic. Crack type number 2, horizontal cracks. So what these look like, it's a line that runs sideways. It's a horizontal crack across the foundation wall, often mid-wall height. Now, what it could mean, this one can be structural. Horizontal cracking suggests lateral pressure from soil or frost heave. Now, what you need to check for, so is the wall bowing or pushing inward? That is an obvious red flag. Are there any signs of water or staining, crumbling along the edges? If yes, this is a major red flag and you do bring in a foundation specialist before you move forward. So in that case, what I do if it's not too severe and it's definitely a red flag, it's a question, you bring in more than one specialist. So you bring in 3 different companies, get 3 different quotes, then you'll have an idea of where the financial cost sits and also get a real diagnostic on the risk and what the repair is going to be. And then you can then take that back if you're purchasing to the seller to basically negotiate that on what that is going to look like moving forward. Now we've got foundation crack number 3, which is leaking or damp cracks. So what it looks like is water trails, damp staining, or an efflorescent crust. It's like white chalky residue right along the edges of the crack. And what it means is it's a symptom that the real issue is drainage. Water is getting through the exterior barrier. It could be graving, eaves troughs, weeping tile failure. What to do in this case? Ask if it's been repaired or sealed. We've got to do a little bit of investigation. Check for sump pump activity, find out if they have a sump pump. Look at the exterior grading, look at the downspout direction, and you need to see, is there active moisture? So in my experience, is this a reason to walk? Number 2, horizontal crack, that's the most severe you're gonna get. I have facilitated a purchase with that because it was the type of market that my buyers were in. They couldn't find anything else in their budget. The house overall was in beautiful shape. It met all of their wants. And it was so competitive, they were actually still in a multiple offer situation. It was fully disclosed and the discount was being applied to the purchase. So they knew exactly what they were getting into. We did all of the due diligence in terms of getting all the contractors in. The sellers made the accommodation on the price. My buyers had the money set aside to make the repair prior to taking possession. Horizontal cracks, if they have been repaired, perhaps they've been repaired by epoxy. I just have a house right now that just is about to close, as a matter of fact, in the next 2 weeks. We took conditions off about a week ago, and it had a horizontal crack that had been repaired 15 years ago. All of the receipts were in place. We could see the pictures of the actual repair prior to the drywall being put on. So those types of things, if the repair has been made, then you know that all the due diligence has been managed, all the maintenance has been completed as the seller should, then there's no concerns moving forward in a situation like that. Hey, if you live in Edmonton and you are thinking about buying in the next 3 to 6 months and you want to make sure that you make good decisions, reach out to me. Never any sales pressure, only sound advice that you can trust. My contact information is below, you'll get me direct. And if you were thinking about relocating, join my Relocation Collective. The link is below. It is free. It is an amazing support community and organizational dashboard that has got everything you need. New content drops, builder information, neighborhood tours, and more. Join it free now. Hey, have you ever backed out of a home because of cracks? or regretted not asking more questions? Drop your story below. I read every one. All right, next up, we are going to be talking about cracks around doors, windows, and framing. When is it just drywall flex? And when is it something deeper, like serious structural movement, not just shifting? I'll show you what to look for on your next showing. I'll see you there. Check it out here.